Hey, Dr. Film here, and yes, I'm qualified to have that name. Before we begin, you should know that this review will contain no spoilers. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe for reviews, trailer reactions, and more. And please, feel free to follow me on TikTok for more fun content. And so, without further ado, let us begin reviewing Argylle.
Cast and characters.
Let's first take a look at our two main leads. Ellie Conway, played by Bryce Dallas Howard, and Secret Agent Aiden, played by Sam Rockwell. And they surprisingly work well together. Both of them have surprisingly good chemistry, and you would be personally invested in their lives as they journey in the spy world. But if I have to be honest, I prefer to follow these two instead of them. Yes, I know these two are fictional characters in Ellie Conway's spy novel, but honestly, when they were first introduced in the first 5 minutes of this movie, they were more memorable and more awesome than our two main protagonists. Look, I have nothing against Bryce Dallas Howard or Sam Rockwell. I think they work well together, but if you compare them with Argylle and Wyatt, they do seem to have a more stronger presence, despite the minimal screen time they have. And as for the rest of the characters, honestly, any one of these characters could have been easily played by any other actor or actress, especially our main villain. Gosh, how could they waste such a good actor in this movie? This is the same actor who played this character.
I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger.
And now they have him playing this character? What a letdown. And I know what you're thinking right now. Well, what about Samuel L. Jackson? Yeah, he mostly plays himself. And this isn't the first time he's done this.
Where is my super suit? Take the money out! All of it! Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you. Come on! Please! I've had it with these snakes on this plane.
Samuel L. Jackson, what can you do?
Action and story.
Now, the action has some good choreography and some excellent stunt work, but I have to confess, there was not a single action scene I would call my favorite. For instance, the train fight sequence, where it had this weird segue between Sam Rockwell and Henry Cavill. I don't know what exactly they were going for, but it was weird and awkward. It took me out of the fight scene. Then we have this smoky dance fight sequence. At first, it looks good, but I can hardly see anything. I mean, what are they shooting at? Are they shooting at the bad guys or at the ceiling? And lastly, there was this one particular action scene where Ellie Conway pulls off this ridiculous idea, and it was straight up bonkers. Man, and I thought Kingsman: The Golden Circle had some over-the-top action sequences, but this one takes the cake. I can't reveal any spoilers, but that sequence was just, my gosh, what was he thinking, the director? Like, what? It was just too over the top. It was pushing its luck. Even though I can't get into spoilers, all I can say is that that particular sequence somewhat reminds me of this scene. Matthew, what were you thinking?
2 hours later.
No! Why, Matthew? Why?
No.
Are you crying? Are you crying?
Now, the story in this film was...
3 hours later.
I'm sorry, I can't think of a good thing about this story. I just can't. The pacing was slow, the runtime shouldn't be that long, and it's surprisingly convoluted with its many twists and turns. At first, the twists in this story were good, but when you try to piece the whole thing together, it just doesn't make any sense. It raises so many questions. And not only that, the story has so many concepts that you've seen before in other movies and such. For example... Shall I keep going?
No, God!
Overall, my friends, this movie is definitely a mixed bag. Yeah, as you could probably tell by now, this movie has a pattern that repeats itself over and over again. Let me break it down for you. The action can be amusing and fun, but sometimes it can be ridiculous. The fictional story behind the character Argylle sounds intriguing, but the story that we're actually following is surprisingly convoluted and less engaging. It's freaking crazy how much this film gets it right when sometimes it doesn't. Honestly, it feels like this film has no sense of structure. I mean, seriously, what exactly went wrong here? If you're looking into this film as a smart meta commentary on the spy genre, you're not getting any of it here. But if you're expecting to see this film as an amusing, funny, entertaining spy movie, you'll get it, but not in a way that is close to Kingsman: The Secret Service. And as for me, well, all I can say is that I'm not looking forward to watch this movie again anytime soon. With all that said, I give Argylle a 6.5 out of 10. Well guys, that's the end of my review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. And please follow me on Instagram for updates on my channel and videos. And please leave your thoughts in the comment section below and tell me, what did you think about Argylle? And as always, I will see you guys at our next appointment.